Welcome to our special series, Swami Vivekananda's Wisdom. The history of the world is the history of a few men who had faith in themselves. That faith calls out the divinity within. You can do anything. You fail only when you do not strive sufficiently to manifest infinite power. As soon as a man or a nation loses faith, death comes. It is the coward and fool who says, "This is fate." So says the Sanskrit proverb. But it is the strong man who stands up and says, "I will make my fate." These people who are getting old who talk of fate. Take care. Be aware of everything that is untrue. Stick to truth and we shall succeed, maybe slowly but surely. Work on as if I never existed. Work as if on each of you depended the whole work. Test everything, try everything, and then believe it. And if you find it good of many, give it to all. Weak he may be in the beginning, is sure to reach the goal at the end if he assiduously applies himself to gain it. Throw overboard all idea of jealousy and egotism once for all. Come on to the practical field with tremendous energy to work in the fullness of strength. Hold on to the ideal. March on. Do not look back upon little mistakes and things. In this battlefield of ours, the dust of mistakes must be raised. Those who are so thin-skinned that they cannot bear the dust, let them get out of the ranks. What we think that our body becomes, everything is manufactured by thought. And thus, we are the manufacturers of our own lives. We alone are responsible for whatever we do. All power is within you. Believe in that. Do not believe that you are weak. Stand up and express the divinity within you. Unchaste imagination is as bad as unchaste action. Controlled desire leads to the highest results. Transform the sexual energy into spiritual energy. Any action that makes us go Godward is a good action and is our duty. Any action that makes us go downward is evil and is not our duty. Character has to be established through 1,000 stumbles. My faith is in the younger generation, the modern generation. Out of them will come my workers. They'll work out the whole problem like lions. Neither money pays, nor name, nor fame, nor learning. This character that will cleave through adamantine walls of difficulties. Bear this in mind. There is no higher virtue than charity. Throughout the history of mankind, if any motive power has been more potent than another in the lives of all great men and women, it is that of faith in themselves. Born with the consciousness that they were to be great, they became great. The greater a man has become, the fiercer ordeal he has had to pass through. This world is the great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong. True civilization does not mean congregating in cities and living a foolish life, but going Godward, controlling the senses and thus becoming the ruler in the house of the self. If you really want to judge of the character of a man, look not at his great performances. Every fool may become a hero at one time or another. Watch a man do his most common actions. Those are indeed the things which will tell you the real character of a great man. Stick to truth and we shall succeed, maybe slowly but surely. Let men have light. Let them be pure and spiritually strong and educated. Then alone will misery cease in the world, not before. Chastity is the life of a nation. If a man with an ideal makes 1,000 mistakes, I am sure that the man without an ideal makes 50,000. Therefore, it is better to have an ideal. The older I grow, the more everything seems to me lie in manliness. This is my new gospel. Fortune favors the brave and energetic. Don't look back, forward. Infinite energy, infinite enthusiasm, infinite daring, and infinite patience. Then alone can great deeds be accomplished. Civilization True civilization should mean the power of taking the animal man out of his sense life. Arise, awake, sleep no more. Within each of you is the power to remove all wants and all miseries. Believe this, and that power will be manifested. 3 things are necessary to make every man great, every nation great: conviction of the power of goodness, absence of jealousy and suspicion, helping all who are trying to be and do good. Have faith in yourself, all power is in you. Be conscious and bring it out. Say, I can do everything. Even the poison of a snake is powerless if you can firmly deny it. Be aware. No saying nay, no negative thoughts. To think there is any imperfection creates it. Thoughts of strength and perfection alone can cure it. My hope and faith rest in men like you. Understand my words in the true spirit and apply yourselves to work in their light. I have given you advice enough. Now put at least something in practice. Let the world see that your reading of the scriptures and listening to me has been a success.